Hello, good morning, and welcome to White Mountains Today here, White Mountain TV 16. It is Sunday, February 17th, and a beautiful morning outside, as you can see from our North Conway Village live cam. You can always check out on the whitemountains.tv. And there you can see it, a sunny morning, lots of snow outside, of course, and some cars traveling by. Rob Clark here with you on this fine Sunday morning. Good to see you. It's the middle of President's Weekend. And it's also, is it President's Weekend or President's Day weekend? I'll have to look that up. And of course, the start of our February vacation week, so glad that you're here. If you're visiting, well, welcome to the Mount Washington Valley. If you live here, well, of course, welcome to you too. And we're going to, of course, have a fun day on the program as always. We got some fine guests who are going to stop by, as a matter of fact. Paula Graham will be here from Zeb's General Store, and always filling us with information. And also Megan Penny will be here from Cranmore Mountain, so we'll chat with the two of them and find out what's happening for them for vacation week, which we know, of course, is a lot. Plus, we have a bunch of watch and win things to give away, including I've got some men's outdoor research, what do you call these? They say bottoms, but, you know, what do you call them? Long underwear? Base layer? I don't know what, there's a technical term for it. I can't think of it. Oh, let's see what else I have. I have a Total Trails ticket voucher for Great Glen Trails. I have an Attitash and Wildcat ticket, Barley and Salt gift certificate, and Margarita Grill gift card. So quite a lot of things that we want to give away today. Plus, we have some big prizes that are in store. We're going to tell you all about those. A couple fine Thule bags that you'll have the opportunity to win either by A, winning Watch and Win, or B, entering something online or in social media. So we'll talk about that during the program. But a great opportunity to win some fabulous Thule bags, which I'm sure would come in handy. And probably there's some of you who went, I think I forgot my ski bag at home. I think I forgot it at home. And speaking of forgetting things at home, Hans Bauer is here, and Becca is here. So Hans and Bauer, how are you this morning? Did I just say Hans and Bauer?
Becca. Oh.
Hans and Becca. How are you? We're changing your name, Becca, to Bauer.
Well, it's Blizzard, which is an awesome name. Can you believe it? Blizzard. Blizzard and Bauer.
Blizzard
and it's all about the base. I think you were thinking base layers, right?
The base layer, that was
base layer. Yep.
That was the one I wanted, a Blizzard base layer. So, all right. So Blizzard and Bauer are here with me today. And we, of course, have lots of things on the program and lots of information to share with you today. Let's start off with our weather forecast. And so a little bit earlier, our temperatures included Ospey at 4 degrees. Mount Washington was at 3 degrees, Jackson at 8, and Conway at 13. It's warmed up a little bit since then, of course, as the sun has come out. So what we got going on is high pressure is going to build in from the west through tonight, and then low pressure will track south later tonight, and that should bring some, or could bring some light snow to the southern areas. High pressure will dominate the weather for Tuesday and Wednesday, and there is a chance of precipitation occurring Wednesday night into Thursday as low pressure approaches from the west. Really haven't heard kind of numbers yet, but we will see what happens with that. I think the best thing to do right now is just to take a look out the window and go, what a nice day. So today's forecast calls for mostly sunny skies, temperatures in the upper 20s, winds coming out of the northwest about 10 miles per hour. Tonight, going to be partly cloudy in the evening, then cloudy with a chance of snow after midnight, chance of snow about 50%, temperatures about 12 degrees with light and variable winds. On Monday, snow likely, mainly in the morning, maybe up to about an inch, about a 60% chance of that, and then light and variable winds, temperatures around 25 there on President's Day. And then Tuesday, back to the mostly sunny, double twos for the temperature, light and variable winds. So, looks like a few fine days for us to enjoy outside. And up on the summit of Mount Washington, well, they're going to be in the clear under partly cloudy skies, temperatures around 10 degrees, winds just 35 to 50 miles per hour. They had some higher gusts yesterday. But look at that shot there this morning. What a spectacular morning up there on the summit of Mount Washington. And it's kind of funny the way the snow looks. It looks like the railing is like, 8 feet high. Looks very tall. And some other views, the north view looking out there on the camera. And any more views?
Okay. Europe.
No more views? No more views.
No.
All right. No more views. All righty. So, of course, we have a lot of great things. And as you know, we're here all week. We will be here each and every morning to make sure you have all the information to plan your day and your week. So you definitely want to keep that in your lockbox. And we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
This winter at Attitash and Wildcat, just outside North Conway, New Hampshire. With trails for all abilities, including 80 acres of glades and 3 terrain parks, there will be something for everyone. It's 2 times the adventure, twice the terrain, and the best après scene this side of Stuttgart. 2 mountains, 2 days, 1 ticket. Take 2 of these and call me in the morning.
I'm Christy Rochette, inviting you to explore the White Mountains. Every day on White Mountains TV, we show you the best things to do, the best restaurants, the best deals, plus update you on weather, conditions, and events. You're here to experience the White Mountains. We'll make your experience better. Explore the White Mountains, airing daily here on White Mountains TV and online at whitemountains.tv.
Austin Powers here, Groovy Baby, International Man of Mystery. Here I am in North Conway, the Adventure Suites. I can't believe I found this place. Look at this hotel. This is called the Love Shack. This place is just smashing. Come and check it out. Hello, hello, hello. Captain Nigel here from British Airways. Relaxing for a change, not in the cockpit, but in the Sky Captain's Lounge at the Adventure Suites. This is my favorite place to stay in America, probably in the world. The Adventure Suites, the wine cellar. Welcome to the Roma Rendezvous. It's a beautiful room. The beautiful statues, beautiful everything about it. The Roma Rendezvous and the Adventure Suites. Hello there people, Rastaman here. Welcome to the Jungle Room. Look at this in the Adventure Suites. I love this place. Have a beautiful time in North Conway. The Adventure Suites.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
Visitors to the White Mountains long for yesterdays. Mountains and waterfalls, classic villages, and time to relax with friends over delicious, hearty food. It's what Yesterday's is all about. Yesterday's restaurant in Jackson Village is where people in the White Mountains meet for homemade breakfast and lunch.
I always have the corned beef hash because I think it's the best that I've eaten anywhere, and it's always good here.
Fresh, organic, homemade, really good quality.
Enjoy soups, sandwiches, thick stacks of specialty pancakes, waffles and French toast, fluffy omelets, plus fresh baked coffee cakes and specialty breads. Made from scratch and available for takeout or wholesale. Yesterday's uses farm fresh ingredients, does all their own baking, and makes everything to order just for you. This is Sarah, who makes it all happen. Shh, she's camera shy. And this is Yesterday's restaurant in Jackson Village. The way it was is the way it is at Zeb's General Store, the ultimate New England experience. Feel what it was like to be a kid back when candy counters stretched 70 feet long and were filled with chocolate and fudge, penny candy by the pound, and old-time favorites you haven't seen in years. Explore 2 floors of delicious and unique specialty foods, toys, clothing, bath and body, and more. Unique, quality products from cottage-based companies right here in New England. Zeb's General Store is in the center of the community in more ways than one, reinvesting in village beautification and supporting community nonprofits. When you shop at Zeb's, you are a direct link in the vitality of the northern New Hampshire economy and the sustainability of locally grown businesses. Visit the best of today and yesteryear at Zeb's General Store, Main Street, North Conway Village, online at zebs.com.
Good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today. Taking a look outside at our North Conway Village live camera, and just look at all the snow there on the roof, and there's a lot of snow out there, you know. And that North Conway Village live camera is available 24 hours a day on our website, whitemountains.tv, thanks to Zeb's General Store, which is an old-fashioned general store experience unlike anything else in New England. You can go and check it out online at zebs.com. And you can see Zeb's right there in our live cam shot. You can see it. So you can look at it and go, yeah, I think I can go to Zeb's right now. And, you know, you plan it out. You know, plan out. Nice day to be driving. You know, going where you're going. Someone there in their Honda Element, probably stopping and getting some coffee this morning, you know, before heading up on the slopes. Speaking of the slopes, let's check out our alpine conditions. And our snow report is presented by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area, and recognized by readers of Ski Magazine for the best grooming in the East for the 5th year. Bretton Woods, just 35 minutes from North Conway. So taking a look at their conditions, they are 100% open with 63 trails, 468 acres, 37 miles of ski and 9 lifts. They got a dusting of snow there in the last day and 16 inches in the last 4 days, and a base of 24 to 44 inches. It's packed powder. It's machine groomed, and they say it's just absolutely ideal up there. So coverage on the hill, 176 inches of natural snow that they've had this year. That's not even including the stuff that they've added. So you can definitely go out there and check out the skiing there. You can all go to the Kids Snowmobile Park. That's open from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Also have canopy tours are available daily, so you got to make a reservation for those. That'd probably be a perfect day to go out on the canopy tour today. And don't forget that you can join them every afternoon for an adult and kids après-ski party. The kids one goes from 3:30 to 5, and the adult goes from 3 to 5:30 with live music entertainment, drink promos, and more. So Sean Patrick McGraw is playing tonight, featuring a Malibu drink promo. So you can check that out there at Bretton Woods. Attitash Mountain is 100% open with 68 trails, 319 acres, 23 miles, 9 lifts, 13 inches, and a base of 12 to 24 inches, all machine groomed and packed powder. And just take a look, you know, at some of these photos. You can just see how fabulous these conditions are up there. So they've been grooming 48 of the 68 trails were groomed overnight, so some fresh corduroy for you there. And all the lifts are open. They open up at 8:30 a.m. today. They go till 4 p.m. And don't forget, they've also got skiing in the Abenaki Parks. And Spillway will be closed today from 8:30 to 1:30. Why? Because they've got a race. So which race is it? You go, girl. That's right there at Attitash today. Cranmore Mountain has 55 trails, 170 acres, 13 miles of skiing, 7 lifts, 3 inches of new snow, 11 inches of snow just within the last 4 days, and then a base of 20 to 30 inches. It's machine groomed and it's packed powder. So plenty of fine skiing for you there at Cranmore Mountain. And don't forget, they've also got the tubing park open, and they give you a kind of a good hint, because the tubing park can get a little busy during the day, usually particularly between 12 and 5. So you may want to go early, or you may want to go later. And they actually have a nice thing. You can go and put your name in, and then they'll call you when a time is ready, or text you when a time is ready. So that's kind of a neat little feature for that. And don't forget that they've also got night skiing today and all the way through Saturday. From 4 to 8 p.m., you'll have access to 5 trails off the South Quad. And night tickets are just $29. King Pine is 100% with 17 trails, 50 acres, 5 miles, 5 lifts, and 11 inches of new snow for them, adding to their base. They've got 24 to 36 inches. It's machine groomed, it's packed powder, and just great conditions that they've been going down there. I'm sure as if you're skiing around there, you might even see Powder Bear. That's right, because Powder Bear hangs out there. And there, well, that's not him, but that might be, that's him behind the tree, Powder Bear. And don't forget that they've also got the Purity Spring Resort Cross Country Snowshoe Reserve, and that's groomed every morning. And so you definitely want to check that out. And, you know, they've got this great thing. It's called a Moonlight 4-pack. Gather up your friends and family. Get 4 night lift tickets from 4 to 9 p.m. plus 4 slices of pizza, and it's just $66. So you can definitely check that out. Bring the whole family. And don't forget, they got a silly slalom tomorrow at Kingwood. Shawnee Peak is 42 trails. That's 100%, 245 acres. All lifts are going. 9 inches of new snow in the last 3 days. And 28 to 48 inches machine groomed and packed powder for them up there. So definitely some fine snow. Tonight is movie night, so they're playing The Incredibles 2, supplying popcorn, drinks, and pizza, so you can do that from 5:30 to 7:30, and you get to hang out yourself. And Isaiah Bennett's going to be playing in Blizzards from 4 to 7, so maybe you can do that at the same time. And don't forget, their lifts today are going from 8:30 a.m. until 9 p.m., so plenty of fine skiing there at Shawnee Peak. That's a nice photo there of Shawnee Peak. Sunday River is 100% with 135 trails, 870 acres, 55 miles of skiing, 15 lifts. That's all the lifts. Look at that, 12 to 14 inches of new snow in the last 4 days. And it's machine groomed and packed powder. And just great skiing abounds there. So, yeah, a total of like 20 inches of snow within the last whole week. And they are open today from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. So definitely you can find some great skiing there. And don't forget, there is the Sunday River app, which helps you find where you're at and where you want to go, including food and trails and everything else. So definitely check that out. They've got a tap takeover with Oxbow Brewing in the Foggy Goggles. So you want to join, want to do that. Plus, an Eddie and Betty the Yeti dinner. Eddie and Betty the Yeti dinner. So check that out there. All of that at Sunday River. Wildcat Mountain is 100% open also with 48 trails, 225 acres, 16 miles, 5 lifts, 16 inches of new snow for them in the last 4 days, and 25 to 30 inches. It's machine groomed and packed powder for them. And they smoothed out 22 trails for crisp corduroy this morning, so you definitely want to check that out. Plus, they've got 80-plus acres of glades, as they say, to keep those legs hot. Boy, they'd keep my legs hot. I'd be going down. I go about 4 feet and go, okay, I'm done. How do I crawl back up? You know, yeah, not me. Not glade skiing for the old Robster. That's for sure. They've also got live opera entertainment upstairs in the Wildcat Pub from 2 to 5 p.m. Pat Foley Band will be jamming out today, so definitely want to check all that out at Wildcat Mountain. So, boy, I tell you, lots of skiing there. Lots of skiing. And, you know, I know it said there for Cranmore that, you know, they weren't 100%, but I looked on their website and it said 100%. So I'm going to change it because you know what it means, Hans, don't you? 100% open.
We have Megan coming on. She'll
yeah, we'll get Megan. We'll get Megan to clear up a little bit of confusion.
I don't think it matters what they really say. It's great skiing.
The conditions are unbelievable. Unbelievable. You know, but you just look out your window and you see all that snow, so you can kind of understand why the skiing conditions are great. And you know what? This is the second day of February vacation week, and the mountains are 100% open.
I suppose.
I don't think I can say anything else.
I suppose that one trail that might not be open, I suspect it is, but could be someone's favorite trail. But it's great. It's great.
I don't believe it's closed.
I don't either.
I don't believe. I'm going to find out. I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
Hey, Rob, I got a great idea.
What's that, huh?
Let's give something away.
You want to give something away right now?
That's what it says.
Well, okay. How about we give away Margarita Grill? Not the restaurant, but $25 towards Margarita Grill. And this week's a great week to stop in there. And they make specialty margaritas, and they make specialty margaritas every month. So they have a margarita of the month. So you can go in and try that. And they're all, fresh margaritas, not stuff out of a can. Fresh margaritas. There at Margarita Grill. You want to check that out. And don't forget, Hans, before you put that up there, I want to tell you about something. I'm going to tell you that everybody who wins a prize playing Watch and Win this week gets entered into a drawing for a ski vacation in a bag. That's right. The grand prize will be drawn live next Sunday, February 24th. The prize starts with... Doesn't start with Hans Bauer. Oh. Starts... Yeah. That's the bag. Okay, Hans walked away with the bag. With the Patagonia Black Hole duffel bag. It's the largest duffel for extended and gear-intensive travel, and it lives for rugged adventure. And it's stuffed. That's right, it's stuffed full of lift tickets, trail passes, and restaurant gift certificates. Well over $500. Is this the bag here, Hans? Yeah. Look at that. This is quite the bag. Look at that. And it's made of this really cool coated denier, ripstop denier. It's a really... Plus a neat color. You're going to be able to find that in an airport.
Patagonia.
So it's filled with lift tickets, trail passes, restaurant gift certificates, well over $500 worth of stuff. And if you want it, well, we know you want it, but can you win it? Sure you can. Keep watching for your next chance to qualify. Also, thanks to Patagonia and all of our resort and restaurant partners for making this prize a reality. So burly polyester ripstop, that's what they refer to it as opposed to me saying, shiny ripstop. So very cool. Retails for $169 plus all the stuff that's inside of it. And so we're going to give that away next Sunday. Is it Sunday? Yeah, next Sunday we'll give that away. So that'll be a kind of a neat thing. But right now, $25 gift card to Margarita Grill. And here is the phone number, 356-6619. A female is a doe, a male is a buck. This is true for deer and what? Moose, caribou, mink, or rabbits. This is true for moose, caribou, mink, or rabbits. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer?
Yes, is it a caribou?
Is it a caribou? No, it's not a caribou. Caribou. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
I'm gonna say moose.
You're gonna say moose. Unfortunately, you would also be incorrect. So it is not a moose and it is not a caribou. So it's either a mink or a rabbit. Mink or a rabbit. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
Yes, it is rabbit.
Very confident there. It is, in fact, rabbits. Absolutely. A female rabbit is a doe. A male rabbit is a buck. And who's on the phone?
My name is Damon.
Damon, where are you calling from today?
I'm in beautiful Jackson Village, up visiting for the vacation week.
Very nice. Where's home?
Bedford, Massachusetts.
Bedford, Massachusetts. But you're up here, so you're up here for the whole week.
Oh, the skiing is fantastic. I got to hurry up and give you my info because I'm late for the chairlift.
Uh-oh. Well, there you go. Well, one of the things you can do this week is go to Margarita Grill and check out the things there. Have you been to Margarita Grill?
Yeah, it's one of my favorite spots up here.
Well, there you go. Well, now you got $25 towards it right there. And so hang on the phone real quick. We'll get your info quickly so you can go skiing. So, all righty. And we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
What makes Margarita Grill the go-to restaurant in the North Country? Margarita Grill has soul. Sustainable. Organic. Handcrafted. Local. Margarita Grill in Glen, New Hampshire, a Southwest-inspired restaurant and cantina with a unique twist, like nothing you've ever experienced.
Welcome to Barley and Salt Tap House and Kitchen, a contemporary eatery with 30 ever-changing craft beers, full bar, and a street food menu with international variety. Looking for the latest craft brew? This is the place. Seasonal shared plates, craft cocktails, killer playlists, right here. Our high-energy industrial atmosphere accommodates large parties indoors and out. Barley and Salt delivers the perfect pour in an atmosphere unique to Mount Washington Valley. Barley and Salt. Savor the hops, relish the flavor.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Feast your eyes on the Sicilian Sauté at Delaney's. Locally sourced Italian sausage and shrimp, sautéed with local mushrooms, fire-roasted artichokes, and tomatoes. Tossed with their 5-cheese tortellini and a tomato vodka cream sauce, served on a bed of fresh baby spinach. Menu at Delaney's.com. Head to J-Town Deli for these hearty lunch options. Chicken spinach curry veggie soup, Tuscan herb chicken sandwich with fresh tomatoes and melted provolone cheese. Quiche with bacon, roasted red peppers, grilled asparagus, and cheddar provolone cheeses. And lemon meringue, traditional whoopie pie, and an Oreo ball, all made with love. Full menu at jtowndeli.com. Find this delicious offering at the Christmas Farm Inn. Seared scallops with ginger pea and cilantro gremolata, served with roasted candied sweet potatoes. Goes well with wine, a martini, or a specialty cocktail, or a bourbon or whiskey from their pub's extensive selection. Menu at ChristmasFarmInn.com. Spend an evening at Max's at Snow Village Inn for fresh Maine Coast oysters, rack of lamb, or catch of the day. Pair it with a specialty cocktail or a selection from their upscale affordable wine list. Or go for the mouth-watering burger and a local beer. Full menu at SnowVillageInn.com.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit TheValleyOriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
Climb aboard for a comfortable winter tour to an extreme world above treeline. Powered by a custom 4-track, all-wheel powered drivetrain, the 9-passenger Mount Washington Snow Coach transports guests into a treeless subarctic world at 4,200 feet for a truly unforgettable experience that anyone of any age can enjoy. Experience breathtaking views or Mount Washington's famous extreme weather. If you thought a summer drive on the historic Mount Washington Auto Road was amazing, you need to experience a winter tour on a Mount Washington Snow Coach. The Lobster Trap is a seafood lover's paradise. Enjoy all your favorites, fresh from the coast of Maine. Lobster, steamers, oysters, homemade clam chowder, lobster rolls with fresh lobster meat stuffed into fresh-baked rolls, and full seafood platters, broiled, fried golden brown, or served Italian style. Plenty for the land lovers, too, including Italian, steaks, burgers, and pizza. There are 2 comfortable dining rooms and a full bar featuring blueberry-infused vodka drinks. Early bird specials daily. The Lobster Trap, West Side Road, North Conway.
No matter what the season, you rely on your home for comfort. That's why people in the White Mountains rely on White Mountain Oil and Propane. They've been here for 3 generations, family-owned and locally operated. They're dependable and they're the White Mountains energy experts with technologies like the Heat and Glow for warmth and ambiance, and System 2000 for efficient heat and nearly endless hot water. Rely on White Mountain Oil and Propane. They're always there for you.
Professionally showcased and complemented with bold, inspiring photography, each edition of Mount Washington Valley Vibe portrays colorful stories of life in the valley and can be found in over 250 local businesses. Live explores local products, libations, and agriculture, reflects on unique people, businesses, and recreation, and digs deep into rich valley history. Pick up your own keepsake copy of Vibe, available at one of your favorite local businesses, or read it online at mwvvibe.com.
Well, welcome back to White Mountains Today. You're on White Mountain TV 16. It is just a little bit right around 8 o'clock this morning. So we want to let you know what the temperatures are around the White Mountains. And our look around the White Mountains is presented by White Mountain Oil and Propane. They've been serving this community for 3 generations. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you. So they're up, starting off on the summit of Mount Washington. Why not? Summit of Mount Washington, 3 degrees. So actually a crisp 3 degrees up on the summit of Mount Washington today. That's the lowest temperature that we're seeing at the moment because it's actually a pretty nice day so far. And then we move down into North Conway Village, 15 degrees in North Conway Village this morning. They're on our live camera. And Conway is at 14 degrees, pretty much the same. And of course, the sun is out. So I imagine, I'm inside right now, but I imagine that it's going to feel a lot warmer than the 14, 15 degrees. And up there in Pinkham Notch, they're at 5.5 degrees in Pinkham Notch. And a great start to the morning up there at Wildcat. People getting ready to go skiing on the crisp corduroy. And Bretton Woods, 8 degrees this morning over there in Bretton Woods. All right, so the forecast for today, it looks like it's going to be mostly sunny, temperatures around 28 degrees, winds coming out of the northwest at 10 miles per hour. Tonight, partly cloudy in the evening, then cloudy with a chance of snow after midnight, 50% chance of snow after midnight, and 12 degrees during the overnight tonight. On Monday, it looks like we're going to start off in the morning with some snow, maybe up to an inch, and temperatures will be around 25 during the day with light and variable winds. Then on Tuesday, we're back to sun, 22 degrees, more light and variable winds. So we took a look around the White Mountains, brought to you by White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you. So today, a fine day to get out. The other day, Hans, what was the day it snowed? Wednesday? I think it snowed, one of those, I think it was Wednesday. So I got up in the morning, strapped on my cross-country skis, Nancy and I, and off we went, cross-country skiing. We were the first ones out there and had ourselves a good time. You know, what I like about cross-country skiing, you can do it for as little or as long as you want, so we did it before work. So very cool.
It's terrific skiing. We had up at Great Glen Trails about 15 inches, and Randolph continued to have another 10 inches on the other side. Wow, that's
a lot of snow.
We've had a lot. Yep,
a lot of snow. Hey, let's talk about cross-country conditions right now, as a matter of fact, in our cross-country snow report. And starting us off up there at Bretton Woods, they're skiing on 60 kilometers of classic, 70 kilometers skate groom. They got an inch in the last 48 hours, but 9 inches in the last 4 days, and skiing on a base of 18 to 24 inches. It's all machine groomed and packed powder, and just fabulous conditions up there. And they're expecting some light snow overall overnight, but not really going to make a big difference there. And Bear Notch Ski Touring is skiing on 32 kilometers of classic and 35 kilometers skate groom. 4 inches of snow in the last 48 hours, 10 inches in the last 72 hours, and 24 to 34 inches up there. Freshly groomed, they groomed the Waterfall Trail, the Experimental Forest Trails, East Albany Brook Trail Network, and the Upper and Lower Scenic and Simple Saco River Trails. So the much sought-after Waterfall Crossing is open and groomed, so you can check that out and let them make a Bear Notch believer out of you. Great Glen Trails is skiing on, they've got 45 kilometers open altogether, and 20 kilometers is classically groomed, 28 kilometers is skate groomed, 12 inches of snow in the last 4 days, and 19 to 28 inches. Packed powder, loose granular. Don't forget that the Tubing Hill is open. You can also check out Fat Biking there on their trails. And don't forget the snow coach is available. There was a sunrise snow coach this morning. And so definitely check out all the fun things you can do there. Call ahead for Snow Coach, of course. Jackson Cross Country has 61 kilometers of classic, 60 kilometers of skate groomed, 4 inches of new snow for them in the last 3 days, and 12 to 30 inches machine groomed and powder. And lots of great things they're recommending for their long routes. The Ellis River Trail to the North Hall via Kellogg. It's about 20-plus kilometers, so you might want to check that out. You can also tour the villages. And tonight, after hours ski and snowshoe at Jackson Ski Touring Center, you can tour an illuminated course and toast marshmallows over the campfire. And they've got rental snowshoes available. It all happens from 5 to 8 p.m. there at Jackson Cross Country. All righty, boy, things going on, like happening up there, Jackson Cross Country. And there are other things going on, too, events. So let's talk about those other events that are happening a week. All right, one of the things we want to let you know about is King Pine. They've got a bunch of events during the week. Tomorrow they've got their silly slalom race. Tuesday they've got horse-drawn sleigh rides. They've got a kids' fun race, plus night skiing and a moonlight snowshoe tour. Thursday, horse-drawn sleigh rides, kids' fun race, campfire, and more. And then on Friday, the Gold Rush, where you can find candy and goodies all over the Porcupine Trail, and also a snowshoe tour. So just some of the things happening there at King Pine. Today is the day. It's the 8th annual Cupcake Battle at the North Conway Community Center. It's a sweet fundraising event to benefit Mount Washington Valley Promotions. Bakers vie for prizes in 4 categories, which is professional, home, teen, and child. The ticket entitles the guests to sample 1 miniature cupcake from each of the bakers and to cast a vote for their favorite in each category. Doors are open from 1 to 3:30, tallying and awards directly following. Up there at Great Glen Trails, it's Penguins and Polar Bears Nordic Ski Camp on February 17, 18, and 19. Penguins and Polar Bears Nordic Ski Camp focuses on games and fun while teaching cross-country ski basics for kids ages 6 to 11. Both Penguins and Polar Bears start off the camp with games that teach and test stopping abilities. Then the trails at Great Glen Trails, they head out on those and wind through the meadows and forest. Campers will also search for the locations of the trail tracker critters. So don't forget, the camp also includes a few runs on the tubing hill. Tuesday has live stand-up with comedian Bob Marley at Shawnee Peak. Show starts at 7:30 p.m., fundraising event for Shawnee's adaptive program. This will be a cash bar in the Great Room. Tickets are $35, maybe sold out, so get your tickets soon. And any tickets are available through guest services there at Shawnee Peak. And don't forget, it's time for the weekly online Watch and Win question. Last week's prize was a lift ticket for Attitash and Wildcat. The question was, Mount Lafayette is located in what range? Was it the Presidential Range, the Carter-Maria Range, the Sandwich Range, or the Franconia Range? And it is, in fact, the Franconia Range. So, and it just so happens if you're over there, like over at Cannon Mountain, for example, Mount Lafayette blocks your view of Mount Washington. So, but our winner last week, she knew it, was Catherine Albright. That's right. Big cheer for Catherine Albright, knowing that it was, in fact, the Franconia Range. This week's prize is 2 total trail tickets good for cross-country skiing and snowshoeing, snow-tubing, and a guided tour aboard the Mount Washington Snow Coach. So that's a pretty cool prize up there at Great Glen Trails. And the question is, according to Mount Washington Observatory's normal monthly averages, what is the snowiest month on the summit of Mount Washington? Is it December, January, February, or March? Which is the snowiest month on the summit of Mount Washington? To answer, go to our website, whitemountains.tv, click Win Prizes, and then we'll draw one winner from all correct answers. So, good luck, and thanks for playing. All righty, so coming up on the program, Megan Penny will be here from Cranmore Mountain Resort. Also, Paula will be here from Zeb's General Store. Plus, we've got the Observatory Report and Watch and Win and all that coming up when we return.
Cranmore Mountain Resort is the most fun on snow in the White Mountains. Enjoy great skiing and riding on a mix of classic New England trails, wide-open cruisers, glades, and terrain parks. Beginners, you'll love the dedicated learning area with its own chairlift and gentle beginner-only terrain. Cranmore is the best place to learn for all ages. Kids love the Kids Rule Mountain Camps and Arlberg Children's Center. Skiers 13 and up will love Cranmore's Get Skiing and Riding program. Discover Skiing and Riding, where first-timers not taking a lesson can explore the Discover Zone and get coaching and tips from Cranmore's trained ski and snowboard staff. Best of all, it's included in the price of a lift ticket or season pass. At Cranmore, there's even fun off the slopes. Get an adrenaline rush on the mountain coaster, giant swing, Soaring Eagle zip line, and New Hampshire's #1 10-lane lift service tubing park. Enjoy events for the whole family, including weekly Cranapalooza block parties, mascots, live music, fireworks, and more. Get online discounts, information on season passes, and the Cranmore value card at cranmore.com.
Drive through the gates of Nesselnook Farm in Jackson, New Hampshire to discover an unforgettable 65-acre winter wonderland. Climb aboard a custom Austrian sleigh, lavishly upholstered, comfortably heated, and pulled by magnificent English Shire horses. You'll ride along a lantern-lit trail to the sound of sleigh bells, over Victorian bridges, through enchanting woodlands, and along the picturesque Ellis River. Enter the 3-acre Victorian skating park and glide along the groomed ice of magical Emerald Lake. Skate rentals available. Warm up next to a roaring fire with a cup of hot chocolate. Or relax in the fully enclosed warming center. Explore the estate's trails on snowshoe, an expansive network that connects to the Jackson ski touring trails. Nesselnook has a large inventory of equipment available for rental. As the daylight dims at Nesselnook, thousands of lights turn on, converting this Currier and Ives scene into an even more magical experience. Call 603-383-7101 for more info and to make sleigh ride reservations at Nesselnook. Winter, make Shawnee Peak your skiing destination. Ski or ride over 40 perfectly groomed trails and 3 terrain parks. With 19 trails lit at night, we offer the most night skiing in New England. Shawnee Peak, online at ShawneePeak.com.
Here's a place you'll love, the Shovel Handle Pub. 3-story dining in a post and beam barn that's unique, warm, and inviting. Yankee cuisine creatively prepared. Appetizers like loaded nachos and shrimp scampi pizza. Entrees like cedar plank roasted salmon, blackberry barbecue ribs, chicken and dumplings, and farm-to-table specials. Live music and a great bar for hanging with friends. And what a location! At the base of Black Mountain Ski Area, up a country road from beautiful Jackson Village and minutes from North Conway. Make it a vacation. The Shovel Handle Pub is on the premises of Whitney's Inn, featuring 27 rooms, 8 suites, and 2 cabins, all renovated with modern amenities for luxurious comfort. Alpine and cross-country skiing, hiking, and fishing are all right outside the door, and it's won the Wedding Wire Bride's Choice Award for wedding venue 2 years in a row. Or try the nearby Inn at Jackson, combining Victorian charm and character with masterful modern updates in the heart of the village. Learn more at whitneysinn.com.
You're watching the White Mountains Vacation Channel, White Mountains TV. 4 times a day, we air Explore the White Mountains, a video tour of the area's shops, restaurants, and attractions. On weekend mornings, it's White Mountains Today, getting you ready with live information and watch and win prize giveaways. And we're North Conway's home for the award-winning lifestyle programming of Outside Television. Get more info, have more fun. This is White Mountains TV.
Welcome to Barley and Salt Tap House and Kitchen, a contemporary eatery with 30 ever-changing craft beers, full bar, and a street food menu with international variety. Looking for the latest craft brew? This is the place. Seasonal shared plates, craft cocktails, killer playlists, right here. Our high-energy industrial atmosphere accommodates large parties indoors and out. Barley and Salt delivers the perfect pour in an atmosphere unique to Mount Washington Valley. Barley and Salt. Savor the hops, relish the flavor.
Good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. And Ian is on the phone from the Mount Washington Observatory to let us know what's happening up there on sunny Mount Washington. What's going on, Ian?
Well, we've finally broken out into clear blue skies after 5 days of fog and blowing snow and ice. And so it was definitely a breath of fresh air to wake up to this morning to some rainbow sky. You know, the most that we really got up until this point was about 10 minutes. Valentine's Day, or the day after Valentine's Day, we had a little pink sunrise, and that was it. So definitely welcoming the sunshine this morning.
Absolutely, I can imagine. And what about wind? Was it a windy week up there? Or?
You know, to be honest, compared to what we've seen so far this season, and we've seen some crazy wind speeds so far this season, it's been moderately light. You know, for a while we were kind of bouncing in the 50 to 70 mile per hour range, gusting up to the 80s and 90s. But in the last couple of days, or at least in the last 48 hours, we really kind of dropped off, and it's actually going to continue going forward. You know, overnight tonight into tomorrow, we're going to see winds down in like the 15 to 30 mile per hour range.
I know, that's crazy.
For the winter season.
So what's the forecast looking like for today up there?
Yeah, so I mean, we're going to be in the clear, mostly sunny skies throughout the day. We do have a cold air mass that's moving in, and so despite the sunshine, we're only going to get up to about 10 degrees above as far as temperatures go. And winds will be dropping off. We've been kind of hanging around the 50 mile per hour range this morning. We're already seeing that start to decrease. So we should be getting down again into that 15 to 30 mile per hour range headed into the evening tonight, and the clear conditions should carry over into tomorrow morning. So, yeah, we're going to enjoy it as much as we can.
I can imagine. Now, what about us down here in the valley? What are we looking at?
Yeah, so you guys are looking at pretty much the same thing. Both sunny skies today. Your temperatures will be a bit warmer, up in the upper 20s. You will have a little bit of elevated winds as well. So you're looking at like 10 miles per hour start off the day, and that will decrease as the day continues. And then overnight tonight and into tomorrow, this is where it kind of changes a little bit. We should see some increasing cloud cover. We do have a low pressure system that will be passing just to the south of New England, and so most of the White Mountains region will be sitting in like the northern section of that low. And so for pretty much just Monday, we'll be sitting in the clouds once again with some snow. Not a whole lot, though, only about up to an inch of accumulation for you guys down there. And then Monday night into Tuesday, we go back into clear skies again as another high pressure system moves in. So just one more day of snow, and then we'll have a really big high pressure to be sitting on top of us.
Well, it's just unbelievable. We're doing the ski report, 100% open, all the ski areas, fabulous skiing and cross-country conditions. I mean, we have a lot of snow, Ian.
That's fantastic. And, I'm a snowboarder myself. I like to do, like, downhill racing and stuff, so I will be looking forward to hitting the slopes once I get out of work here.
Well, that sounds good. Well, Ian, thanks so much. You have a great day up there on the summit of Mount Washington.
Great. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Ian Bailey up there on the summit of Mount Washington, letting us know what's happening up there. And always fun, as I always say. Check out mountwashington.org. You can look at the pictures and just kind of revel in whether it's wind or everything else. I have a little weather thing at home. It's nothing big, and but I think my wind thing is frozen. So I thought, do I have to take a crowbar or big rubber mallet to it like they do up on the summit of Mount Washington? But I didn't think that would be too good an idea.
I forgot to ask Ian, but I am curious. I know the total snowfall account on the summit's got to be 16 feet.
It's got to be up there.
Yeah.
Got to be up there. Don't know what it is. Got to be up there. Hey, let's check out some other events happening here in the MWV. All righty, so some things going on. Don't forget Tuesday, this is the popular one. It's the Kitty Litter Cardboard Box Race at Wildcat. It's a fun-free February vacation tradition for kids. You build your own vessel out of cardboard boxes, and you go for the fastest run of the day, best decorated, best crash, or judges' choice awarded prizes. Pre-registration is required at guest services between 8:30 a.m. and 1:30 p.m. Event starts at 2 p.m. on the small slope across from the bridge. And so there you go, all sorts of fun. So start getting your box ready for Tuesday. Sunday River is going to have Fire Dancer and Fireworks on Wednesday. Performances at 7:45 p.m. and 8:15 at the South Ridge Lodge. Hoopalua fire dancing performances have become a staple in heating up their cold winter season. Diane's energetic fire dancing routines blend a high-intensity mixture of various flaming apparatuses set to music. Come thaw out by the South Ridge Fire Pit and enjoy those free shows. Plus, there'll be fireworks that night at 8:30. Wildcat's going to have the 9 Lives Lunch Tray Luge on Wednesday. The one day a season that Wildcat permits lunch tray luge at the mountain. It's a February vacation tradition. You can test your speed on the track at the base of Wildcat in a series of head-to-head heats. Based on number of participants, the 2 fastest lugers will move on to the next heat until the finals. So the lunch tray luge. Boy, didn't we do that in college. Yes, we did. Alrighty, Shawnee Peak is having a family day on Thursday. Kid-oriented day on the slopes. All events are free and open to the public. There's a costume contest for both young and old. Games scheduled for 11:30 and 1:30, including sled pull, hula hoop, ring toss, hockey shot, tug of war. There'll be a blueberry pie eating contest at 1 p.m. and prizes will be awarded. And fun is a guarantee. All of that at Shawnee Peak on Thursday, February 21st. And don't forget, we're here every day this week. It's part of a Watch a Win extravaganza from February 16th to the 23rd. Keep us tuned in right here on your favorite channel. Plus, you can also tune us in on YouTube or on the WhiteMountains.tv app or website. So if you're somewhere else, like maybe you're out for breakfast and you're like, but honey, I gotta watch White Mountains TV, and put your phone down. But no, it's Hans Bauer. I have to watch Hans Bauer. Put your phone down. But anyway, you could do that and then have that great conversation. Put your phone down. All righty, let's give some away. And, I've got a gift card to Wildcat. This ticket is good for Wildcat and or Attitash. I say and or because you can start the day at one and then go back to the other. Or, take a run at one, take a run at the other, take a run at the other, go back and forth. How many runs could you do without, getting a speeding ticket, I guess, driving between the two? But these are all things, and you can do that. And don't forget, you're also entered into the drawing for our grand prize, the Patagonia Black Hill duffel bag, 120 liter. So you will be entered into that. So, mule, red, and fallow are species of what? They have a cousin who lives here in the White Mountains, by the way. Are they rabbits, deer, squirrels, or rattlesnakes? Mule, red, and fallow. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer?
Is it a deer?
It is a deer. Absolutely, it's a deer. And it's very deer. And who's on the phone?
This is Margaret from Bartlett.
Margaret from Bartlett, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
Good. You up here visiting or living or, well, obviously living, but yeah.
Visiting.
Visiting? Where from?
We live in Medford.
Down all the way from Medford. Well, yeah, you're here for the whole week?
No, unfortunately.
But you're gonna get outside today, aren't you?
Yes, we're skiing at Cranmore.
All right, well, that's awesome. Well, Cranmore, what a fabulous day they're having. But you know what else you can do? We've got a lift ticket here so you can go skiing at Attitash or Wildcat sometime this season.
That sounds lovely.
And plus, you are entered in our drawing for a Patagonia bag, which I can't even reach now because there it is. You could win that. So sweet, absolutely. Hang on the phone. We'll get some more information. So Hans, I got to tell a little story here. Rob Clark story time. We got to put it at the bottom here. Rob Clark anecdote. That question about the red, mule, and fallow are what? You know how I really know the answer to that? Where'd we go? Oh, when I was a young boy, and you might remember, there was a comedian who used to be on all the talk shows and stuff, and his name was Gary Mule Deer. And really funny guy. And that's, believe it or not, why I knew the answer to that question. Because of that comedian, Gary Mule Deer.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Eddie Rabbit's.
Eddie?
I don't know.
Eddie Rabbit known for what? What was Eddie Rabbit's hit song? One of them.
Oh, yeah.
What did Eddie Rabbit love?
It's T.O.T.
No, he didn't love the D.O.T.
No, I said it's on the tip of my tongue.
Oh.
I don't remember. I'm on the spot
All right.
now.
Well, Eddie Rabbit, maybe I'll use that as a question. Anyway. Yeah, that's right. So, all right. Back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Sunday River, Maine. Size, variety, and most of all, snow you can depend on all season long. Sunday River is located in the western mountains of Maine, just 1 hour from North Conway and 90 minutes from Portland, Maine. The resort is home to 135 trails and glades spread across 8 interconnected mountain peaks. With a trail network over 3 miles wide, the resort offers plenty of terrain for everyone, ranging from groomed cruisers to steeps, glades, and terrain parks. In addition to all this terrain, Sunday River has a total of 15 lifts, including 5 high-speed lifts, to ensure you'll spend your day making turns rather than waiting in line. To learn more about Sunday River, to save on lift tickets, and to check the latest snow conditions, visit sundayriver.com.
Austin Powers here, groovy baby, international man of mystery. Here I am in North Conway, the Adventure Suites. I can't believe I found this place. Look at this hotel. This is called the Love Shack. This place is just smashing. Come and check it out. Hello, hello, hello. Captain Nigel here from British Airways. Relaxing for a change, not in the cockpit, but in the Sky Captain's Lounge at the Adventure Suites. This is my favorite place to stay in America, probably in the world. the Adventure Suites, the wine cellar. Welcome to the Roma Rendezvous. It's a beautiful room. The beautiful statues, beautiful everything about it. The Roma Rendezvous and the Adventure Suites. Hello there, people. Rastaman here. Welcome to the Jungle Room. Look at this in the Adventure Suites. I love this place. Have a beautiful time in North Conway. The Adventure Suites.
What makes Margarita Grill the go-to restaurant in the North Country? Margarita Grill has soul. Sustainable. Organic. Handcrafted. Local. Margarita Grill in Glen, New Hampshire, Southwest-inspired restaurant and cantina with a unique twist, like nothing you've ever experienced. Minutes from the highway, in the middle of the White Mountains, Loon Mountain Resort in Lincoln, New Hampshire. This is your destination.
Style is about being inspired. At Spruce Hurricane, our style inspiration comes from the natural beauty of our surroundings. The reds and golds of autumn leaves, shining stars glistening in the night, turquoise skies that stretch to eternity. Our collection of merchandise is as diverse as the New England weather. Footwear and outerwear may be inspired by snowdrifts and ski slopes or by pastures and open fields. Handcrafted jewelry and accessories, leather belts and handbags, sweaters and jeans or boots and jackets, all are combined with color, texture, and artistry to inspire you. Explore your style inspiration at Spruce Hurricane, where the wilderness blends with city sophistication for more than 22 years of unique quality merchandise. We are open daily in the heart of North Conway Village. And check us out on Facebook for your daily style inspiration.
Outdoor winter adventures await you at the Jackson Ski Touring Center in Jackson, New Hampshire. Explore the largest cross-country ski trail network in the East with premium daily grooming. Take a naturalist-guided snowshoe trek through the woods or experience famous backcountry like the Wildcat Valley Trail. No other cross-country ski area caters to kids and families like Jackson Ski Touring. Kids under 10 ski for free every day of the season. Special family ski lessons and new kids group lessons are available. Visit the expanded Storyland Element Garden or race on the Kids Ankle Biter Race Course. And ski to Jackson Ski Touring's Cocoa Cafe on the Ellis River Trail for roast your own marshmallow s'mores and locally made baked goods. Cross-country skiing is always a great value. Adult trail passes only $21. Alpine skiers get 33% off on Sundays. Learn to ski packages start at $45, which includes an all-day trail pass, rentals, and 1-hour lesson. Ski and snowshoe rentals and full-service retail shop all on site. For more information, visit jacksonxc.org or call the Touring Center at 383-9355.
Experience something original and flavorful in a unique setting. Experience a Valley Original restaurant. The Mount Washington Valley is a one-of-a-kind destination. Valley Originals are one-of-a-kind restaurants, independently owned and operated, offering something special you can't find anywhere else. Here are just a few.
McGrath's Tavern in North Conway is a chef-owned and operated Irish tavern and restaurant located in North Conway. Chef signatures include pistachio-crusted salmon, pork penne pasta, and Seamus's legendary pot roast. McGrath was voted top 10 ski town burgers. Enjoy live music select nights in the tavern.
Enjoy a wonderful 5-course dinner or a bountiful country breakfast at the Notchland Inn, an 1860s granite mansion located on a 100-acre estate in the midst of the White Mountain National Forest. The Notchland Inn is located just outside of Bartlett, an idyllic Harts location.
Authentic Indian cuisine is here in North Conway at Shalimar of India. Owners, chefs Avtar and Danwan Singh are from Punjab, India. Shalimar makes every item from scratch and uses a traditional tandoor or clay oven to bake their breads. They also customize your meal to your desired level of spiciness.
Moat Mountain Smokehouse is a 174-seat brew pub, restaurant, and inn located in one of North Conway's historic buildings. Their award-winning ales and lagers are brewed on-site with fresh mountain water. Enjoy a pint in the pub or take home a growler, 22-ounce bomber bottle, or a few big cans.
Get a taste of the Mount Washington Valley at a Valley Original restaurant. There are well over 20 restaurants in all. Look for the gold flag outside member restaurants and see the full directory at thevalleyoriginals.com.
You're watching the White Mountains Vacation Channel, White Mountains TV. 4 times a day, we air Explore the White Mountains, a video tour of the area's shops, restaurants, and attractions. On weekend mornings, it's White Mountains Today, getting you ready with live information and watch and win prize giveaways. And we're North Conway's home for the award-winning lifestyle programming of Outside Television. Get more info, have more fun. This is White Mountains TV.
Welcome to Woodstock Inn Brewery, a 10-time Best of New Hampshire winner. It's no wonder so many people come to play and plan to stay. Enjoy the cozy yet adventurous menu of our top-rated restaurant, set inside an authentic 1890s train station, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner with indoor and seasonal outdoor dining options, live music, entertainment, and more. Brewery tours are offered daily. You can sample our classics like Pig's Ear Brown Ale, 4,000 Footer IPA, Red Rack Ale, or try one of our new beers like Moody Brew or Mosaic Papaya Pale Ale, most of which are available for purchase in our gift shop, on tap, or wherever great beers are sold across New England. With 40 unique rooms and suites and a location central to many of the area's favorite family-friendly attractions, the Woodstock Inn Brewery is the perfect base camp for weddings, events, and your family's next White Mountains adventure. Woodstock Inn Brewery, powered by New Hampshire.
Bear Notch Ski Touring Center in Bartlett hosts skiing and snowshoeing the way it was meant to be. On 65 kilometers of trails with spectacular riverside views, pristine waterfalls, picturesque flat meadows, and challenging hills. A beginner or expert will appreciate the 6.5-mile trail along the Saco River that ends at Attitash, or ski from the 200-year-old farmhouse, now Base Lodge, up into the forest past waterfalls for some steep winding hills. The beauty and diversity of the Garland family's touring center is enhanced by world-class grooming done by Doug's brother John.
We want you to come back. We want you to feel included. Our favorite phrase is, give us a chance. We'll make a Bear Notch believer out of you.
Bear Notch Ski Touring Center is located in Bartlett on Route 302, just under 4 miles west of Attitash. Find out more on how to become a believer by calling or visiting them online at bearnotchskitouring.com.
For over 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads and Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas. Some say the best in the valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of White Mountain fun. Call ahead for takeout or grab a frozen meal for later. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
Northeast Snowmobile Rentals in Freiburg, Maine and Gorham, New Hampshire provide the best snowmobiling adventures in the Northeast. With our fleet of new Arctic Cat snowmobiles, you will have access to the largest trail systems in Maine and New Hampshire. You'll enjoy cruising through the backcountry and taking in the beautiful scenic vistas along the trails. We provide you with trail maps, and all our sleds are equipped with GPS locators. We also offer guided tours, and if you need cold weather gear, we have that as well. Enjoy a Northeast snowmobile adventure on a new Arctic Cat at Northeast Snowmobile Rentals in Freiburg, Maine and Gorham, New Hampshire.
Good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. Paula Graham is in the house. And how are you today, Paula?
We're fine. Just pull pep, vim, and vigor.
There you go. From Zeb's General Store. And, of course, we saw it on our live camera this morning. We could just zoom right over to Zeb's General Store, so we were enjoying that. And you know what? I think we're ready for breakfast. What do you think?
Breakfast of Champions, and you're here all week. We've got it.
So what do you want to start with? You know, can we just start with the maple syrups? Because I think they're not all maple syrups. This is one of the this is a New England thing. So at the transfer station up here, you know, it says what you can recycle. And one of the examples for what you can recycle is maple syrup jugs. I guarantee you other parts of the country are not going to use maple syrup jugs as an example of what you could recycle. They might have like windshield washer jugs. No, maple syrup jugs is what we have.
But maybe we recycle them into Polartec fleece.
We could do that. So we're zooming in on them now. So let's talk about those, Paul, all the different types.
That is the Ossipee, really, I believe.
Yes.
Ossipee. That is, we just started carrying it this year. I don't know if they just started it this year, but honest to God, it's the best. It flies out, and they're great. I call them, and it's up here in an hour, and I don't even need it for 3 days.
Wow.
But they have it right. They send somebody right up with it. And then we have ours, the private label, which is from Fuller House in Lancaster. We carry their label also. Then the Maine maple syrup is from the Stewart family. They've got little, whatever you call them, a grove of maple trees that really work. And the big blueberry, this is the low sugar of Bar Harbor Jam Company's blueberry syrup. And the other one here is just a new product that I noticed this morning.
Blueberry Fresh.
Yes, and it goes with, you know, wonderful blueberry muffin mix. And of course, we have pancake mix.
Absolutely. Here, we're gonna make some room for those here.
Do that.
We'll move the syrups, and you know, it's funny. You would think, well, why do you have all these different syrups? But you know, every producer produces, you know, it's slightly different, and of course, different groves are going to be different, and it's kind of one of the nice things of trying some different maple syrups. So, all right, so here we have some wild blueberry muffin mix and blueberry mix. I'm a big fan of muffins, blueberry muffins.
Bar Harbor Jam Company from up in Bar Harbor, Maine, and they're really nice people to work with. And I believe this is our honey buttermilk honey. Is that our label? Yep.
Yes, it is.
Our honey buttermilk, you know, for pancakes. And we have buckwheat pancakes. We carry Polly's pancake parlor pancakes now. And they have the original. They have cornmeal. Oh, actually, here's the cornmeal pancakes. I've never heard of, but... and whole wheat pancakes. And then I have here the Stonewall Kitchen. This is the gluten-free. They have gluten-free, and they have, you know, blueberry and chocolate and all of these, and you can get them gluten-free or high test, I guess you would say, right?
I guess you could say that. So that's a great option because obviously there are some people who need gluten-free.
Absolutely,
and being able to have a good quality one makes all the difference there. So, and of course, as you had mentioned about Polly's Pancake Parlor. Yeah. So what a beautiful spot up there.
It is. So. And we're thrilled to be working with them.
And what is this? We got cheesy grits.
From Stonewall Kitchen.
Explain cheesy grits to me.
Well, the grits from the South that I guess you add cheese to. I'm really not sure. I've never had grits.
White corn hominy grits.
Yeah.
I had them once. I think one time I was, you know, down south one time, so I tried them. They were good. I mean, I think it's one of those things. It's probably one of those things that if you mix it with the right stuff, maybe add some maple syrup or something like that.
Fruit.
So
cheese.
You know, well, we could open it up and spill it out, and then we could count how many grits there are.
Oh, it's very powdery.
I know how many grits. See, Paul, it's the jokes here.
Oh, okay.
Boy.
Sorry. You know, there's a woman in the South who started a T-shirt business. It was grits. was Girls Raised in the South. And it was, she had some program where she was mentoring children. I thought it was a pretty good idea. These are scone or muffin mixes. They have the directions for both on each package. And they come out of Maine. And they're just really nifty, and they have several other flavors. I really like the blueberry and the lemon, though, so I brought those.
Well, there you go. I think that I like a good scone. I've actually had good scones, so I mean,
yeah. Okay, so then I brought donut mix from Stonewall Kitchen, and did I buy all these? Are they all gluten-free? No. Donut mix, cinnamon bun mix, and that. But they have them also in gluten-free or high test. And these aren't the kind that you boil like a bagel or anything like this. You put them in these little donut pans, and we have them for mini donuts and regular-sized donuts.
Yeah, and you bake them.
Yeah, and it's not like going to Maze on the corner of 5th and I Street in South Boston after Mass on a Sunday and getting a dozen donuts for 60 cents, a nickel a piece. But they're good. The kids get a kick out of it when, Grammy.
Oh, yeah, well, making homemade donuts are something that are just so good.
And during vacation week, there's no hurry. You can always get a half-day ticket and go later to ski.
Because you're making your donuts.
Yeah, because you're having a family breakfast. Donuts. And then we brought in a couple of new products this week. This is the one I'm very, very happy about. It's Old Salt Inn out of the Old Salt restaurant at the Lammy Inn in Hampton, and that's their award-winning clam chowder. And can't get a clam chowder out of a can. Oh my God, this is like real. It's unbelievable. I made some last week for the kids in the office. We couldn't believe it. So Ray said, "Get 2 cases. Get 4." I said, "I already have."
And I'm sure they're selling well.
Yep. I put them out yesterday, and I put new product, Old Salt Inn, Hampton Beach. They went.
Very cool.
So
and you have something else for us to look at.
This is for the paleo people. You can hold them because. Did I bring my glasses? These are roasted cricket snacks, and they're all flavored. This one's jalapeno garlic. What have you got?
I've got Indian curry, jalapeno garlic. We've got cotton candy crickets. Cotton candy crickets.
Orange creamsicle.
Orange creamsicle crickets.
Mango habanero.
Mango habanero. Crickets.
Lemon meringue. It's really lemon meringue.
Right.
And Italian lasagna.
And Italian lasagna. So you can get your crickets in many ways, and you say these are just people are buying them. They're enjoying their crickets, their cricket snack.
People have been asking for these things, and Ray said, let me look it up. So we found this vendor, and they have all these flavors. We said, well, how bad could they be? They look like a little cigar tube, don't they?
They do.
And they're in a rack that looks like a test tube rack. So to me, that was my background.
Right.
So, but we put them out yesterday, and people were very pleased.
Very happy with their crickets. Yeah. So now this is just a smattering of all the things you can get there.
Yeah, because we got 3 new popcorns in this week, too, but I just didn't have the room to bring them all.
Very cool. And so what are your hours this week?
Till 9 o'clock at night, 9 to 9.
Each day.
Each day.
So you can definitely get in there, get your Zebs, go to the candy counter, or maybe you're up here and there's something that you forgot. There's soaps and different things too.
And there's, we have a lot of cheese spreads, Gouda spreads. I think we have that in 9 different flavors, and that comes out of northern Massachusetts. And we have lots of cheeses from Fox Smokehouse over on the other side of 93 somewhere, I think Bristol maybe, and Shelburne Farms from Vermont, Grafton Village from Vermont, and they're excellent cheddars. And we have a lot of crackers, so kids can have snack hour, and folks can have their wine and cheese.
Kids can have their snacks, their crickets.
I wonder. We carry lollipops with scorpions and ants and worms in them, and my grandson, I said, "You want one? I'll buy it for you." And then he chickened out. We had a kid yesterday. And he says, "No, I'm going to eat it." And the grandmother said, "I'll send you a picture." I'm waiting for that. And I really have to send a shout out to our 4 friends, the Brits, that Hans took up the mountain in the snowcat a couple of weeks ago. And they always come in the store. And they said they watched the show for 3 hours, Saturdays and Sundays over in England somewhere, and I forget their names. But hi, and we'll talk about that cooking show. They think I should do a cooking show.
I think you should do it. I think that would be great. It would be awesome.
I've got a couple of ideas. But anyway, hi to you. You wish you were here. We got a lot of powder this week.
And so definitely check out Zeb's General Store right there in the heart of North Conway Village. And 9 to 9 every day this week.
9 to 9.
And go in and see Paula. And are you sampling some stuff today, Paula?
Yes, not these. Sampling a couple of dips, I think 4 kinds of popcorn, because we just got it in, and that's a snacky thing, and it's it's lightweight. It's not heavy to carry. The bags are big, but they're light.
Right.
And our regular kettle corn in that too, but it's just like too busy today to be doing the meatballs and that. I think maybe next weekend it'll be a little bit different. They're on their way out, and they're not so frantic like getting off the mountain, getting here, and then getting home for supper and that.
You just want someone to go, Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball.
No, I don't do,
Do you
that
remember
kind.
that commercial?
I do, but we do Swedish meatballs.
Swedish meatballs. That's a Swedish meatball.
With cranberry apple chutney and chili sauce, and they are the best. And I just found a recipe for some with the chipotle thing, too, so
Nice.
we're working on it.
Nice. Well, Paula, as always, good to see you, and I think we're going to see you again next week, sometime
Yes.
during the week.
Yep.
Because we're here all week, here on White Mountains
I
Today.
think Sunday morning, and if they need a fill-in the morning, just let me know at the afternoon ahead of time.
There we go. And we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
God bless.
Check out White Mountains TV's North Conway Village live cam any time of day to see a live video feed of North Conway Village. See live conditions, traffic, Mount Washington Valley weather forecast and alerts all in one spot. Go to the website whitemountains.tv and click on live cam. The North Conway Village live cam is presented by Zeb's General Store, an old-fashioned general store experience unlike anything else in New England.
Your family to a vacation you'll never forget at King Pine Ski Area. 17 trails of wild excitement for all levels. 28 kilometers of cross-country skiing, snow tubing, ice skating, night skiing, and sleigh rides. Winter fun for the whole family. Come to the place where families can laugh, let loose, and play together. Create your own family traditions at King Pine, East Madison, New Hampshire.
Minutes from the highway, in the middle of the White Mountains, Loon Mountain Resort in Lincoln, New Hampshire. This is your destination.
Winter, make Shawnee Peak your skiing destination. Ski or ride over 40 perfectly groomed trails and 3 terrain parks. With 19 trails lit at night, we offer the most night skiing in New England. Shawnee Peak, online at ShawneePeak.com.
The food, the party, the legend. All roads lead to the Red Parka Pub in Glen, where the valley rallies. Revive after skiing, hiking, or attractions with famous hand-cut steaks aged and hand-cut right on premise, chicken, ribs, fresh seafood, and lots of great appetizers. A fresh salad bar with homemade items and gluten-free options. All kids' entrees come with dessert and refills on beverages. The Red Parka uses fresh ingredients from local farms whenever possible. Everyone is comfortable at the Parka with seating for young families, large parties, date night, and even an outdoor patio in season. In addition to being dedicated to your total dining satisfaction, the Parka is a conscientious leader in the community, organizing several large events each year that benefit local nonprofit organizations and scholarships. The Parka also knows that when the sun goes down, it's time to let loose. It's license plates, mason jars, and the hottest live music scene in the valley. The Red Parka Pub, a Valley original, the Valley legend, Route 302, Glen, New Hampshire.
Join the skiing lifestyle. Learn to ski at Cranmore Mountain Resort. Cranmore has been at the forefront of ski instruction since the 1930s. If you've always wanted to learn to ski or snowboard, Cranmore is the place to go.
Kids Rule is for kids that are ages 4 to 14, and we do spend a lot of time, and we see a lot of kids that are just starting out in the program, but we also see a lot of children that have started here and progressed, so they are masters all over the mountain. You know, they're skiing from the top of the mountain, they're looking for adventure in the terrain parks, going through the glades. And it's all about providing an adventure and encouraging them to continue to build their skills and increase their knowledge and proficiency of skiing and the safety and responsibility of being a skier or a snowboarder. This gives them the consistency, the experience, and the mileage they need to get a good footing under them.
To learn to ski or snowboard, visit cranmore.com or call 800-SUN-AND-SKI.
Here's a recipe for winter fun. Take New Hampshire's most magnificent landscape found only at Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center. Add in perfectly groomed cross-country skiing trails, squeals of delight on the tubing hill, and breathtaking views on our one-of-a-kind snow coach up Mount Washington. Blend in the Glenview Cafe and Outfitter Shop, and the final ingredient is your happy family. How sweet it is. Great Glen Trails. Come for the beauty, stay for the fun.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
The food, the party, the legend. All roads lead to the Red Parka Pub in Glen, where the Valley rallies. Revive after skiing, hiking, or attractions with famous hand-cut steaks aged and hand-cut right on premise, chicken, ribs, fresh seafood, and lots of great appetizers. A fresh salad bar with homemade items and gluten-free options. All kids' entrees come with dessert and refills on beverages. The Red Parka uses fresh ingredients from local farms whenever possible. Everyone is comfortable at the Parka with seating for young families, large parties, date night, and even an outdoor patio in season. In addition to being dedicated to your total dining satisfaction, the Parka is a conscientious leader in the community, organizing several large events each year that benefit local nonprofit organizations and scholarships. The Parka also knows that when the sun goes down, it's time to let loose. It's license plates, mason jars, and the hottest live music scene in the Valley. The Red Parka Pub, a Valley original, the Valley legend, Route 302, Glen, New Hampshire.
Physical therapy at Memorial Hospital. We provide the community with an option for improving their function and getting themselves back into the game.
Back to their passion, back to their sports and activities and the life that they love to lead here in the mountains.
We have many techniques here at Memorial Hospital Physical Therapy. We do manual therapy. We will work with therapeutic exercises, teach you different stretching, strengthening techniques, and we want to work with you to get you back to that active lifestyle that you enjoy.
Cranmore Fitness is the North Country's largest fitness center with a large functional training space and weight room, personal training, dynamic instructors teaching a variety of group classes, and indoor tennis courts. For membership, day passes, and class reservations, visit cranmorefitness.com.
Good morning and welcome back to White Mountain Today here on White Mountain TV 16. Megan Penny from Cranmore Mountain Resort is here. Megan, how are you?
Good, Rob. How are you?
I am very well. Cranmore Mountain, February vacation week, 100% open.
Yep.
Thanks so much. We'll be back next week.
That's all you need to know.
Unbelievable. It is just so cool. 100% open.
Yeah.
Plus some glade, a bunch of the glades and everything else, every lift. It's so cool.
It's super exciting. We've gotten a bunch of snowstorms, and we're just really enjoying this winter.
Yeah.
It's been awesome.
And the conditions are great.
They are.
I mean,
Yeah.
we're not. It's like, yeah, we have 100 trails of bad terrain. We don't. It's 100 trails of unbelievable. I mean.
Yeah, I heard nothing but great things yesterday. The rest of the week looks beautiful too. So.
Right, and one of the bonuses of Cranmore is the way it faces. So it's always, I admit it, I'm a fair weather skier, and so Cranmore is a perfect fair weather. On a sunny day, even on a non-sunny day because you've got the direction.
Absolutely.
But it's you can't ask for better weather for this week.
Yeah, yesterday it was super bright out there. It was awesome.
And you've got a lot of other things going on. Well, plus you've got extended hours. Where do we
do.
even start, Megan? Let's start back at the beginning. Megan, tell us about the week.
So we're open for skiing and riding from 8:30 to 8 every day, Saturday to Saturday, so until the 23rd. And then we're open extended hours for tubing and the Mountain Adventure Park. So that's your mountain coaster, the Soaring Eagle zip line, the giant swing, and then the tubing park. So that's open from 9 to 8 every day, from Saturday to Saturday. And then that Sunday will be open from 10 to 4.
Yep. And tubing, you've got 9 lanes, sometimes 10 lanes of tubing. That's a lot of tubing. You can get a lot of tubers there.
Yep.
So. And there's some tubers. Oh, we just saw some tubers.
Yeah, and tubing goes in 2-hour time blocks. So basically, when you arrive at the tubing hill, sometimes there's a little bit of a wait. We'll put you on a wait list, and then we text you when we have a tube ready for you. So you can kind of maximize your time, go downtown or something like that, and then come back to the tubing hill, and we'll get you on a tube.
That's great. That's a great way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And what a perfect thing to do. I mean, especially if you're up here all week and you're doing some skiing, doing some different activities, and you can throw tubing into the mix.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just a different off the hill thing, or if you don't ski, you can come and do the rides too, or whatever you want.
And now I'm a big fan of the mountain coaster, especially if it's snowing, because that's a lot of fun. Just kind of zipping through that when the snow is coming down.
It's a good little insider tip there, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. When it's snowing, it's just to me it's even more fun. So you just because then you're totally in your immersion of your winter wonderland. So you've got that all week too.
Yep. All that stuff's open too.
And there's probably a lot of people who have yet to try the mountain coaster, and what a fun thing that is. Yeah.
Basically like a sled, and you can control your speed. So not really like you're on a roller coaster of sorts, but sort of like not a downgraded roller coaster, but just a smaller speed roller coaster. But it's fun because it fits 2 people. You can control your speed, and you have to be, I think you can go on it and drive it yourself when you're 9 years old. So it's a fun thing to kind of experience for the first time when you're at that age. People can't wait to drive it themselves, but
and I can imagine the snowbanks are nice and high around it. So
there's a lot of snow around
it'd be kind of almost like a luge run. So that's definitely cool.
Yeah.
So, and then what else? You've got Cranapalooza.
Cranapalooza every day from 2:30 to 4:30 in the square, right outside the ticket office there. We have our giant Jenga. They do all their different types of games. We have a DJ out there daily. Every day you walk out, it's just like a party out there. So, and then we sell our s'mores for $1 a piece. So and then there'll be live music in Zips Pub during that same time frame as well.
Right. So there's plenty to do. It's not just about the skiing.
No, it's not.
It's about everything else.
There's the whole après lifestyle after you get off the hill and you walk out to Cranapalooza and live music. It's a lot of fun.
Absolutely. And I would be remiss if I don't throw in the fact that Phase 2 of the condominiums is coming up.
It is coming up. So we have 1 unit left in the first phase. That's open for tours this week if anybody wants to stop by, or you can always visit KearsargeBrookNH.com, and there's information on there as well as the Phase 2 plans. And they're accepting non-binding contracts for Phase 2. So if you're interested at all, head to the website and talk to either our sales director or one of the lead agent at Badger can help too.
And it's a great week to go and check it out, because you've got all the things going on. And I've been in them. They're just such beautiful condominiums.
They are beautiful.
And the whole Kearsarge Brook and the way that they're being built into the mountain. I've seen the big master plan. And it's so cool. So I was really excited to see that. I was talking with Ben Wilcox, your general manager, the other day about it. And it's just such an exciting thing for Cranmore to have happening.
It is really exciting. So Phase 2 will kind of just connect to the first building there, which is awesome too. So there'll still be this great opportunity to own those slope side units, walk out your back door. It's a great amenity to have.
There you go. Absolutely. Absolutely. Anything else you want to throw out for this week? Any other things
I think
going on?
We covered it all. You know,
Wow.
just looking forward to the rest of the season. And the Meister Cup weekend's coming up the
Oh,
first
right.
weekend of March. So that's a fun weekend to look forward to. If you're interested in racing, we have all that information on the website too.
And you want to check that out. And then I hate to look that far down the crystal ball, but then you have a lot of things that happen towards the end of March, the spring activities. So.
Yep. We're still doing the Spring Splash, so that will be, I think it's March 23rd, if I'm thinking off the top of my head here. Yeah, and a couple other fun activities for pass holders, end of season pass holder party, and just wrapping up the season in a fun way.
Right, but that's 2 months away.
Mhm.
2 months away.
I know,
right
yeah,
now.
we won't wanna think
yeah,
about
we don't
that
want to think
yet.
about
We're
that.
just gonna think
but
about
it
all
is
the
one of
fun
those
stuff
things
for
that you just
vacation
love
week.
to think about the fun of that. But this week, this is the week to think about.
Yeah.
And I'm just so happy for you guys for having such great conditions. So
Yeah, it's
keep it
awesome.
up. And,
We'll
and
try.
Megan, and I think we're going to see you again this week, which will be great. So you can let us know. You can kind of give us a little update on what the week has been going. And people can go to your website, which is cranmore.com, and find out anything they need to know.
Yep, pretty much.
And the other thing too, it's so easy to find. You just go up the road here in North Conway Village.
Oh yeah, very
and there's,
central.
There's
Yep.
Mount Cranmore. Can't miss it.
Nope, you can't.
Terrific. Any last words, Megan?
I don't think so. Just happy February vacation week.
Happy February vacation. Happy President's Day.
President's Day, yeah.
And we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Snowmobile rentals in Freiburg, Maine and Gorham, New Hampshire provide the best snowmobiling adventures in the Northeast. With our fleet of new Arctic Cat snowmobiles, you will have access to the largest trail systems in Maine and New Hampshire. You'll enjoy cruising through the backcountry and taking in the beautiful scenic vistas along the trails. We provide you with trail maps, and all our sleds are equipped with GPS locators. We also offer guided tours, and if you need cold weather gear, we have that as well. Enjoy a Northeast snowmobile adventure on a new Arctic Cat at Northeast Snowmobile Rentals in Freiburg, Maine and Gorham, New Hampshire.
Style is about being inspired. At Spruce Hurricane, our style inspiration comes from the natural beauty of our surroundings. The reds and golds of autumn leaves, shining stars glistening in the night, turquoise skies that stretch to eternity. Our collection of merchandise is as diverse as the New England weather. Footwear and outerwear may be inspired by snowdrifts and ski slopes, or by pastures and open fields. Handcrafted jewelry and accessories, leather belts and handbags, sweaters and jeans or boots and jackets, all are combined with color, texture, and artistry to inspire you. Explore your style inspiration at Spruce Hurricane, where the wilderness blends with city sophistication for more than 22 years of unique quality merchandise. We are open daily in the heart of North Conway Village. And check us out on Facebook for your daily style inspiration.
What makes Margarita Grill the go-to restaurant in the North Country? Margarita Grill has soul. Sustainable. Organic. Handcrafted. Local. Margarita Grill in Glen, New Hampshire, a Southwest-inspired restaurant and cantina with a unique twist, like nothing you've ever experienced.
Experience something original and flavorful in a unique setting. Experience a Valley Original restaurant. The Mount Washington Valley is a one-of-a-kind destination. Valley Originals are one-of-a-kind restaurants, independently owned and operated, offering something special you can't find anywhere else. Here are just a few.
The Oxford House Inn in Freiburg Village is a Maine certified environmental leader. Enjoy seasonally changing, innovative menus featuring natural, local, and often organic foods prepared by a classically trained chef. Dine with mountain views in a candlelit dining room, or relax in Jonathan's, their granite-walled pub.
Good food and good times has been the motto at the Red Parka for more than 30 years. Family owned and operated, the Parka is famous for its great steak dinners, innovative menu, refreshing beverages, and dancing in the pub, located in Glen, New Hampshire.
The Shovel Handle Pub in Jackson has been a favorite of locals and tourists for decades. Enjoy Yankee-style cuisine in a rustic, 3-story post and beam barn with views of Black Mountain Ski Resort. Sit fireside, enjoy live music, après-ski, or a family dinner.
Traditions Restaurant and Pub at Purity Spring Resort offers lakeside dining with classic and creative comfort food, craft beers, seasonal cocktails, wine, apps, and fresh entrees in their cozy pub and dining room. Just 15 minutes south of Conway on Route 153, traditionsnh.com.
Get a taste of the Mount Washington Valley at a Valley Original restaurant. There are well over 20 restaurants in all. Look for the gold flag outside member restaurants and see the full directory at thevalleyoriginals.com.
This is Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro. Family recipes from New York's Little Italy, passed down through generations. The best tomatoes, cheeses, olive oils imported directly from Italy, combined with the best homemade pasta, fresh cut steaks, veal, chicken, seafood, and Marcello's famous Italian meatballs. An elegant bistro. Tuscan Patio and Twilight Wine Garden offer wines straight from the vineyards of Tuscany. An espresso martini, local brew or specialty cocktail at a lavish indoor bar. Authentic Italian gelato, homemade cannolis, tiramisu, and espresso.
I've lived in the Bronx since I'm 3 years old, close to Arthur Avenue. This is the real deal. This is Italian food.
Now take the amazing flavor of Chef Vito Marcello's pasta sauces and dressings home with you. On sale at the Bistro and in stores around New England. This is Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro, CV Street, North Conway Village.
Winter, make Shawnee Peak your skiing destination. Ski or ride over 40 perfectly groomed trails and 3 terrain parks. With 19 trails lit at night, we offer the most night skiing in New England. Shawnee Peak, online at shawneepeak.com.
Hello. Welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. It is Sunday, February 17th. We are at the beginning of February vacation week, and of course we're going to be here each and every day this week. So that's a nice little bonus. Wake up every day, and there's us. You know, on some of the days it's going to be, the Becca and Bauer.
Bauer and Blizzard.
Bauer and Blizzard.
Blizzard and Bauer.
Clark.
We lost our camera back here.
Oh, you did?
Thanks for the promo.
For the plug, anyway.
Yep.
Let's talk about weather. The weather forecast here on the show. And a nice shot of Conway this morning. And let's click on this, see where we're at temperature-wise in Conway right now. See if I can get that. But the weather forecast for today says mostly sunny, temperatures around 28 degrees. Well, light winds out of the northwest, 10 miles per hour. It's already 20 degrees in Conway as we speak, and the temperatures just keeps a climbing. Tonight, partly cloudy in the evening, then cloudy, chance of snow after midnight. Temperatures about 12 degrees with light and variable winds. On Monday, snow likely, mainly in the morning. Snow accumulations up to an inch. Temperatures around 25 degrees. And then on Tuesday, mostly sunny again, temperatures around 22 with light and variable winds. And taking a look at the summit of Mount Washington today, they're in the clear, and they're going to be under partly cloudy skies today. Temperatures about 10 degrees, and not much colder than that because the winds are lighter than they have been. They have calmed down this week, and so we're going to see light winds up there on the summit, and a beautiful morning up on the summit of Mount Washington. So. All right, so coming up on the program, as I said, we're here each and every day. So tomorrow on the program, Jackson Cross Country will be here, and we'll chat with them and find out all the great things in the cross-country world up there in Jackson. Plus, we've got Carolyn from Sunday Rivers going to come by tomorrow, and we'll continue with our Monday Watch and Win Extravaganza, and we're going to talk some more about. I got to talk about that other bag too. Where's my other sheet here? So we talked about the grand prize, which is the Patagonia Black Hole duffel bag. But we also have the Patagonia round trip boot backpack. And coming at me now, there it is right here. Look at this. It's got a padded bottom, and you keep your boots in here. It's a snow sport backpack designed to keep your feet dry, your goggles safe, and your gear organized. Boy, wouldn't that be a great thing? It retails for $129, and you know what? You want it, but you can win it. And so what you're going to do, so you can win this pack during the week, is you are going to take a picture of you or your family enjoying the White Mountains or watching White Mountains TV, of course. Share your photo on social media. You can either go to White Mountains TV Facebook page, post it directly there, or you can also tag White Mountains TV on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. So you can do that. And then we're going to show viewer photos on TV throughout the week, and we'll choose one at random on Sunday the 24th who will win the Thule round trip boot backpack. So store and transport boots in the rear loading compartment, store goggles, sunglasses, iPhone, or the fragile gear in the protective safe zone. So a really nice, look at that. Look at all these pictures here. So a really neat prize for somebody to, what I thought was the padding in the bottom, that's that padding here in the top. So I was holding it upside down. Oh, Rob. So you definitely want to do that too, because you know you're going to be out enjoying yourself during the week. And so why not post a picture of it? Or if you're watching White Mountains Today, make sure you get my good side, and take a photo and then post it. And you get a chance to.
And Rob, I'm just looking at our Facebook page here. You know, just yesterday we have this wonderful photo from here in town. This is, who is this from? Amanda. And so she's into the mix for the bag and such.
Nice, yeah. Amanda.
Excellent. So
that's a nice photo there. That's great. What fun. What fun to give all this stuff away. And all right, so let's check out some events going on, and then we're going to give some away ourselves.
Yep.
We're going to do that. But first, let me pull out my events here. So, you know, this week is a fun week for everybody. It's especially fun down there at King Pine. Tomorrow, they've got their Silly Slalom race. Tuesday, horse-drawn sleigh rides. They've got a kids' fun race, night skiing, and a moonlight snowshoe tour. Thursday, more sleigh rides, kids' fun race. They got campfire and s'mores. Friday, it's the Gold Rush, where candy and goodies can be found all over the Porcupine Trail, plus a snowshoe tour, campfire, s'mores, fireworks on Friday. And then Saturday, horse-drawn sleigh rides, guided snowshoe tour, King's Mark Big Air Series on Saturday, and of course, Bow to Best. And today is the day for the 8th annual Cupcake Battle at the North Conway Community Center, a sweet fundraising event to benefit the Mount Washington Valley Promotions. Bakers vie for prizes in 4 categories, which include professional, home, teen, and child. And the ticket entitles a guest to sample 1 miniature cupcake from each of the bakers and cast a vote for their favorite in each category. Doors are open from 1 to 3:30. Hopefully you got yourself a ticket. And then tallying and awards will be directly following. And then I'm sure it's going to be posted on Facebook. We'll find out who the winners are of the Cupcake Battle. What fun. And Great Glen Trails starts Penguins and Polar Bears Nordic Ski Camp today, tomorrow, and Tuesday. Penguins and Polar Bears Nordic Ski Camp focuses on games and fun while teaching cross-country ski basics for kids ages 6 to 11. Penguins, ages 6 to 8, and Polar Bears, ages 9 to 11, start off the camp with games that teach and test stopping abilities. Then the trails at Great Glen Trail that wind through the meadows and forests will be explored. Campers will also search for the locations of the trail tracker critters. And of course, the camp wouldn't be complete without a few runs on the classic Tubing Hill. Tuesday has live stand-up. Boy, Rob. Live stand-up with comedian Bob Marley. And that's going to happen at 7:30 p.m., a fundraising event for Shawnee's adaptive program. It'll be a cash bar in the green room, and tickets are just $35. It's probably going to get sold out, so any remaining tickets are available through guest services there at Shawnee Peak. All right, so let's give some away, shall we? And I'm going to do a double. I'm going to do a twofer here. So we've got I have a Total Trails ticket voucher, and this is good for Trail Pass for cross-country skiing, rental snowshoes, winter tour on the Mount Washington Snow Coach, all-day access to the Tubing Hill. And you can even add a lesson for just $10 more. So what a neat thing.
Wow.
So you got a whole bunch of stuff here that you get to do.
That is a terrific giveaway there.
That's a big prize. Plus, we have the Oregon Research Men's Alpine Onset Bottom, size large. So a nice base layer for you. So, if you're going to go cross-country skiing or do one of the things there at Great Glen Trails, you can do these two things together. So let's give these away.
Those are the outdoor
research.
Outdoor research.
Outdoor OR.
Yep.
OR. Plus the total trails ticket. Wow, that is just like, that's like half this ticket would be total for me. All right, give us a call. 356-6619 is the number to call in the 603 area code. Remember, one winner per household, please. Your answer must match our answer, which is not necessarily the correct answer. If you've won these prizes in the last year, give somebody else a chance. And you're also going to be in the drawing for our Patagonia Black Hole duffel bag. Hey, what's the most common wildcat in North America? Would it be a bobcat? Would it be a lynx, a mountain lion, or an ocelot? What is the most common wildcat in North America? Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
Yes. Mountain lion?
Is it the mountain lion? No, it is not the mountain lion. So it's either a bobcat, lynx, or an ocelot. Bobcat, lynx, or an ocelot. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
Yes, the bobcat.
Is it the bobcat? It is, in fact, the bobcat. That's right, the Mercury Bobcat, available in four-wheel drive. Who's on the phone?
Oh, my name is Pat.
Pat, where are you calling from today?
I'm calling from Bartlett.
Pat, from Bartlett. You got big plans for today?
We're going to snowshoe up the auto road going up to Cathedral Ledge.
Nice, nice. That'll be a lot of fun. Well, one of these other days, we have this nice pair of Oregon Outdoor Research base layer pants. Plus, we have a Total Trails ticket for Great Glen, which includes snowshoeing, cross-country skiing, snow tubing, and a snow coach tour. You might even get Hans Bauer as your driver.
Oh, that'd be great.
There you go. And so anything else? Are you up here for the whole week?
Yes, we are. Yeah, we're going to be up here right through till next Saturday.
Well, that's awesome. Well, we're glad you're here and glad you're watching. And hang on, we'll get some more information from you. So very cool. The quite the package. Total Trails ticket, the Triple T, right up there.
This is the week to watch.
It is.
Yeah, and win.
And we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Experience something original and flavorful in a unique setting. Experience a Valley Original restaurant. The Mount Washington Valley is a one-of-a-kind destination. Valley Originals are one-of-a-kind restaurants, independently owned and operated, offering something special you can't find anywhere else. Here are just a few.
Horse Feathers is a North Conway landmark, serving sustenance, merriment, and cheer for over 26 years. A must-stop during any Mount Washington Valley vacation. Their blog is updated almost daily and is the best source for all that is in the valley.
Snow Village Inn owners Kevin and Jen invite you to enjoy a cocktail by the fire or on the porch overlooking the mountains. Then, settle into Max's restaurant for flavorful classic dishes with a creative twist made from farm-to-table ingredients whenever possible. Max's at the Snow Village Inn is located in Snowville.
Merlino's Steakhouse has been owned by the Luciano family for over 48 years and features signature Angus beef, Italian, fresh seafood, a sports pub with 4 TVs, and a pub menu. Look for the sign of the Black Steer on the North Conway Strip, walking distance to hotels and outlet shopping.
Open since 1953 and voted one of the top 10 Irish pubs in New England, the Shenandoah Pub in Jackson Village has an extensive menu of affordable comfort food priced under $15.95, including their famous hand-tossed thin-crust pizza. Kids are welcome.
Get a taste of the Mount Washington Valley at a Valley Original restaurant. There are well over 20 restaurants in all. Look for the gold flag outside member restaurants and see the full directory at thevalleyoriginals.com.
Notch Ski Touring Center in Bartlett hosts skiing and snowshoeing the way it was meant to be, on 65 kilometers of trails with spectacular riverside views, pristine waterfalls, picturesque flat meadows, and challenging hills. A beginner or expert will appreciate the 6.5-mile trail along the Saco River that ends at Attitash, or ski from the 200-year-old farmhouse, now Base Lodge, up into the forest past waterfalls for some steep winding hills. The beauty and diversity of the Garland Family's Touring Center is enhanced by world-class grooming done by Doug's brother John.
We want you to come back. We want you to feel included. Our favorite phrase is, give us a chance. We'll make a Bear Notch believer out of you.
Bear Notch Ski Touring Center is located in Bartlett on Route 302, just under 4 miles west of Attitash. Find out more on how to become a believer by calling or visiting them online at bearnotchskitouring.com.
Over 75 years ago, the Saunders family started White Mountain Oil and Propane to serve this community. White Mountain Oil and Propane was there to deliver range oil, install modern oil heating systems, and introduce new leading-edge appliances. Today, White Mountain Oil and Propane is still run by the Saunders family, and it's the area's premier energy retailer, delivering premium fuel products across northern New Hampshire and western Maine. 3 generations, that's dependability. That's White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you.
Walk into Fields of Ambrosia in North Conway Village to find shelves filled with natural organic bath and body products for the entire family. Made right in the store by owner Deb Jason. Deb uses locally grown herbs, essential oils, plant and vegetable oils, and botanical nutrients to create lotions, massage oils, scrubs, and handmade soaps. Rural remedies for muscle therapy, skin therapy, anti-stress, and outdoor products like deep-free insect repellent, tick repellent, and poison ivy therapy are straight from Mother Nature's medicine chest. Men are pampered with bath, body, and grooming products and elegant shave accessories. Facial care lines include mature skin, anti-aging, acneic, and rosacea troubled skin, and their own line of mineral makeup suitable for all skin types. You will find natural brushes, sponges, and loofahs, bath salt crystals, shower blossoms, and bath bombs. Home aroma products include air fresheners, wax pottery, potpourri, and essential oil diffusers. A visit to Fields of Ambrosia on Main Street in North Conway Village is a treat all year round.
Climb aboard for a comfortable winter tour to an extreme world above treeline. Powered by a custom 4-track, all-wheel powered drivetrain, the 9-passenger Mount Washington Snow Coach transports guests into a treeless subarctic world at 4,200 feet for a truly unforgettable experience that anyone of any age can enjoy. Experience breathtaking views or Mount Washington's famous extreme weather. If you thought a summer drive on the historic Mount Washington Auto Road was amazing, you need to experience a winter tour on a Mount Washington Snow Coach.
Good morning. Welcome back to White Mountains Today. Hard to believe it's almost the end of the program, but we want to make sure you know what's happening at your favorite ski area before we say adieu. And of course, our snow report presented by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area, recognized by readers of Ski Magazine for the best grooming in the East for the 5th year. Bretton Woods, just 35 minutes from North Conway. And Bretton Woods is 100% open with 63 trails, 37 miles of skiing for you. 9 lifts and a base of 24 to 44 inches of pack powder, machine groom glory. Attitash is 100% with 68 trails, 319 acres, 23 miles, 9 lifts, and 13 inches of new snow, pack powder, and machine groom. And of course, they've got the You Go Girl race going on today, so you definitely want to check that out at Attitash. Cranmore Mountain in North Conway, also 100% open, and they've got over a foot of new snow just in the last week, and 170 acres, 13 miles of skiing, 7 lifts, machine groomed, and packed powder. And don't forget the Tubing Hill and the Mountain Adventure Park is open too. King Pine Purity Spring Resort, 100% open down there also. And of course, they've got lots of activities going on throughout the week, so definitely want to make sure you check that out. They've also got the Twisted Pine Terrain Park open, and the Cross Country and Snowshoe Reserve is open. And don't forget, they've got a night ticket from 4 to 9 p.m. for just $29 for adults. Shawnee Peak over in Bridgeton, Maine, 100% open with 245 acres, 42 trails, 28 to 40 inches, and this machine groom packed powder for them over there. And don't forget, they are open until 9 p.m. every night and doing some fine skiing over there at Shawnee Peak. Sunday River, 100% open, 135 trails, 870 acres, 55 miles of skiing, 15 lifts, 28 to 40 inches. And of course, it's vacation week over at Sunday River, and so they just pack the week full of activities. So you definitely want to check that out. And don't forget, check out the Sunday River app. And you can also add to the voting for Best of Bethel is now live, so you can support local businesses in the Bethel region and cast your vote for the best eats and treats. Wildcat Mountain, 100% open with 48 trails, 16 miles of skiing, 5 lifts, 16 inches of new snow for them, and machine groomed and packed powder up there in Pinkham Notch, actually. So 48 trails, 225 acres, 5 lifts, all great skiing at Wildcat Mountain. If cross country is your thing, well, this is the week for you also. And all the cross-country areas just doing great. Lots of great conditions for you. Starting off, of course, with Bretton Woods. And Bretton Woods has all 57 of their trails open. 60 kilometers is classically groomed, 70 kilometers skate groomed. Inch of new snow in the last 48 hours, and it's a base of 18 to 24 inches of machine groomed packed powder. Bear Notch, going to make a Bear Notch believer out of you with 32 kilometers of classically groomed, 35 kilometers skate groomed. Base of 24 to 38 inches, powder and packed powder for them also. And don't forget, they have opened up the Waterfall Crossing is open and groomed. Very popular spot, so you definitely want to check that out when you're at Bear Notch. Great Glen Trails, they are skiing on 45 kilometers. 20 kilometers is classically groomed, 28 kilometers is skate groomed, inch of new snow in the last 24 hours, and 19 to 29 inches of snow, powder and packed powder and loose granular up there at Great Glen Trails. And let's not forget Jackson Cross Country with 61 kilometers of classically groomed, 60 kilometers skate groomed, 20 to 30 inches of machine groomed and powder. Tonight an after-hours ski and snowshoer where you can tour an illuminated course and toast marshmallows over the campfire. That happens tonight from 5 to 8 p.m. And of course, all their trails, short trails, long trails, snowshoe tours. They've got a snowshoe tour today at 10 and 1, so definitely check those out at Jackson Cross Country. So, oh boy, lots of things going on. And don't forget, we'll be here tomorrow. That's right. Tomorrow also our guests will be including Jackson Cross Country and Sunday River, plus the Watch and Win Extravaganza continues with plus your chance to win not one but 2 fabulous Thule bags. One you win by just partaking in Watch and Win. You're a winner. You're automatically entered into the drawing for the Patagonia Black Hole duffel bag. Plus, if you're having fun here in the Mount Washington Valley in the White Mountains, why not take a picture of it, tag us, put it on our Facebook page, and then you get a chance to win the Patagonia or the Thule round trip boot backpack. So, boy, lots of great things. So from Thule and Patagonia, thanks so much for them. Hans and Becca Bauer and Blizzard, thank you so much for making sure everything's run smoothly. I'll be back again here on Tuesday myself, so I will be here. And I'm sure we'll chat with you soon. Keep it tuned right here to TV 16. Rob Clark saying, see you next time on White Mountains Today.
Hey, and let's check out those Meisters.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
I forgot that it was a Meister week. I apologize.
No problem.
Hans, films, Meisters, awesome. Take it away.
All right, here we go. See you tomorrow, everybody.
It's Meister time on White Mountains TV. Here's this week's video from the Mountain Meister Race Series at Cranmore Mountain Resort. Coverage presented by Physical Therapy at Memorial Hospital, helping you return to your optimum best. Adventure Suites, North Conway's amazing theme hotel. Zeb's General Store, an old-fashioned general store experience unlike anything else in New England. And the Valley Originals, sharing a commitment to their community and a passion for excellence in food and service.
for horses. Folks, just stallions. Delicious. Hey, hey. I've heard nothing but hay all morning. Hay is for horses. There you go. Hi. Hello. Good. What's happening? How you doing? Look at that classic duel. It's a gorgeous day. We got BJ Sears up Sea Dogs in the house. OMG with a fat B for beautiful. We're going to Zips. It's the halfway through Meister season. Woo-hoo!
Outside TV for being part of all this.
When you see a camera pointed at you, make a weird face. Like that. This is going to be on our new album.
Running through my head, takes me like a potion, changing chemistry in my brain. But she's got the sweetest curves. Money sure is helping out. Girl walks in the room, baby. See, catching everything's out. Things I know now, I leave her alone. Oh no,
Look at this. Here's the man. How you doing? You had a good crowd tonight. 25, 30, something like that.
We're back week 6. We had to do a little guilt trip because we haven't had the big numbers that we were expecting this season. But we had about 25 tonight.
Yeah.
Great start. Got people of all abilities, all ages coming out tonight to check out the beautiful conditions we have here at Cranmore.
It's awesome. What a great night.
And I'm doing double duty here. Not only are we putting together a championship team here, we're also heading up the uphill series.
All right, Andrew. We'll see you and the crew next week as we fade away into the...
Created from one of the most popular sections of Outside Magazine, Dispatches takes us on an epic journey around the globe while focusing on the stories about the initiatives, technologies, and people who impact our world.
It worked! It worked!
All of us should live our days.
That the choices that I made were because of her, not in spite of her. That she was one of the reasons that I wanted to make the world a better place. In 2006, I decided that I wanted to kind of get off my soapbox, stop ranting about the injustices I saw in the world, and start trying to be a part of the solution. Because I live in Breckenridge, I looked at the idea of literally connecting mountain community to mountain community, and that it was mountain to mountain, village to village, person to person, and that maybe we could find that common humanity through two mountain communities. General mission of Mountain to Mountain is to work with women and children in conflict zones. And the majority of our projects right now are in Afghanistan. I realize, the risks that I took financially in particular were the biggest because, I basically leveraged every penny I had to start Mountain to Mountain. Money is a very simple solution versus the corruption in war zones and the logistics of projects and changing perceptions and rallying the masses behind a cause. That's way more complicated. And yet I've really had to consider, okay, well, what if I can't go forward? If that was the case, we still changed lives. We funded 2 schools. We have paid midwives, we've saved lives, we've created computer labs, we have gotten land for a future deaf school, we've started construction, all these things that we've done that are in process and changing lives, then that's worth the financial risk. When my sister was at college, I became pregnant with my daughter, and my sister was raped at the college campus. And I myself had been a victim of rape when I was 18. And I never acknowledged the role that it played. I really was so afraid that I would be perceived a victim and that would forever define me. And I realized that because I had refused to be a victim, I had kind of grown this tougher exterior than I would have had before then. And so that tough exterior allowed for me to become... didn't have rights, where women's rights were the most oppressed, and work in the areas where it is the most difficult to be a woman.
When Dispatches returns, we'll hear more of Shannon Galpin's extraordinary story, including a rare peek inside a women's prison in Afghanistan.
To you by the U.S. Army. Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
There are those who stand forever ready,